Okay, we're doing this. Okay. I just did a million different recordings because it was just a struggle because I forgot that I needed to put the voice recording on. So I was just kind of talking for a second. It's okay though. Okay, I need to get off of Instagram. Hang on. I gotta respond to you. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Okay. So, welcome. Why did I clap? Welcome to the last 5 months of my life. Why does that sound so dramatic? Why does it sound like I'm gonna die? Wait. I actually did record this earlier today. Or I recorded some of it. I didn't even make it that far, and it's 10 minutes long already. And I only made it to the second slide. But basically, my mom walked in on me. But basically, I don't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, I wanted to do this for so long, literally ever since no, that's not right. But a week, or no, a month after you were gone, I was like, it would be just so lit if I just made a presentation. I just kept adding things on to what I would say in the presentation. And then it sucked making this presentation, which was kind of underwhelming because I was literally always oh, I'm so excited to make that presentation. But it was not exciting. It was not exciting or fun at all. But now I'm finally actually presenting it, which is kind of weird. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. It's just kind of sad. I don't know. No, it's exciting that I finally get to present this because I literally never thought I would be able to because I thought you weren't coming back, low-key, for just a little bit. For just the past month, a little bit. But, yeah, I've always, I've still been thinking about it. Even in the past month, I've been oh, if she comes back, literally the night before you came back, I was like, oh, I think that she might come back on Instagram, or, I don't know, I was just thinking about it, I don't know why. I was, pretending to do a little podcast for you or something. But yeah, I was just, ranting about Sorella to myself, but I acted like I was talking to you. I don't know, it was really trippy when I woke up and there was a text from you the next day after I, did all that. It was kind of wild. TBH. But, yeah. This is a Life is Strange picture because I played that game. And yeah, we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. I've already said some kind of stuff that can be taken wrong, so maybe I will edit it. Except there's no time to edit it now. There's no time. Chill out, Jack. Jack, it's okay. Okay. I cannot believe there's a dog named Jack in my bed. That's just so weird. After everything. Ew. Okay, anyways. Me interest. That's my cat. No way. Oh, this hits different on my iPad. That's cool. Wait, let's go! I can zoom in! This is amazing to me for some reason. So yeah, of course my first interest that I'm gonna mention is Overwatch because, that's, been the thing lately. I checked today. I have 66 hours on Lucio. I have 66 hours. Then, my second best, I think, is... Who is it? Oh, it's Mercy. I think I have, 7 hours on Mercy. So I spent 66 hours playing with Lucio, and then 7 hours is Mercy. Then, I think after that, you have Curie and Iari, and I think they're, 6 hours or something. It's wild. It's insane to me that I spent 66 hours of my life playing this game. It's Lucio, too. That's wild. And I've only been playing this game for, 2 months. In 66 hours. But, yeah. I just put some memes here. I put this one because I freaking love this one because Junker Queen's is so tall and I can imagine this, actually happening between them. I love Junker Queen. She's just fine. Jacob plays as her a lot and it's just really funny because she's just so tall. She's just so tall. She's just a muscle mommy for real. I have this printed out because my parents, they got me a little mini photo printer thing for Christmas. Just because, I like taking pictures, obviously. You already saw that from the iCloud storage that I'm taking up completely with all my pictures. But yeah, so I printed this out. This is the only thing that I printed out a picture of my family first because I was like, look, Mom, it works. Then I printed this out immediately after. But yeah, this is Iari. She's gorgeous. That's the main reason I started playing as her, because I saw Jacob playing as her, and I just love her character design so much. It's my favorite thing ever. Because her eyes, because she's her character, she contains the power of the sun or whatever, or whatever, just average things, and her eyes glow, and it's just, I love her character design so much. And I can't even play as competitive, or as her on competitive right now, because she has a glitch where she just has unlimited bullets. But yeah, I'm pretty upset about that. So she isn't even in my top 3 most played anymore, because I can't use her on competitive. But yeah, and that's Malga and Baptiste. I play as Baptiste sometimes. He's just a really, really, really good support, because he can, he's just really good. He's just it's kind of the same as Kiri. They both just have immortality things, stuff that just makes you immune from stuff. So people don't really like them because those are OP, AF, because you can just literally cancel everything. Except I think Baptiste is less OP. I think because you can just break it before you do whatever you do, but you cannot predict Kiri using her little ability thing. But yeah, and this is Malga. He's brand new. He just barely came out this season. The season that's been going on for 2 months now. He came out. He's a new tank. I love him so much because, again, he's just a ginormous guy. So, whenever Tyson plays as him and I'm Lucio, and I just, Tyson likes to just come right up to me, just right up to my character and just, just spam hi a bunch of times. So I just look up and I just see this giant freaking just buff guy just saying hi. He's like, hey, buddy. And it's just the best thing ever. I love Malga, dude. I love his character so much. And it's so funny because he was just so broken for such a long time. He just dealt so much damage, dude. And he's not a very good tank because he doesn't really, he doesn't defend the people around him very much. But, he was so OP for a second because his guns were just so good. And they would just take out everyone. So, now, I think he's still a little bit broken, so whenever a team's losing really badly, they just immediately switch to him, and then that usually, makes them have a comeback, which is really funny to me. But, yeah, whenever someone switches to Malga, you just know that they're struggling a little bit that day. I love him, though. He's such a cool character. Him and Baptiste's relationship is so cool to me, because Baptiste is just, this... He's just, this kind of, he's what's it called? He's put together and stuff, And then Malga's just this laid back, just freaking annoying guy. I think that's really cool. I just love that dynamic. And they used to be in this, there's a lot of lore surrounding Overwatch, but they used to be in this evil team together. And Baptiste joined Overwatch, which is the good guys, and Malga stayed in the evil team. So they still have dialogue, before matches and stuff. If you have both of them on your team, sometimes they have dialogue where they're I don't know, where they just have conversations and they're just talk about how they miss each other and stuff. And Baptiste is why don't you just stay out of trouble a little bit more? And Malga's you already know I'm not going to, or something like that. But yeah, man, I feel I would love to just play some Overwatch and just go more in depth with everything. I think that's what I might do, so I'm not talking about Overwatch for 20 minutes in this presentation. Just then I can tell you more about stuff, the characters and stuff. Oh man. I still need to watch just all the animated shorts and stuff. I haven't yet. Jacob just just knows a lot about it. So he just told me everything basically. And it still makes me mad. Because, Lucio doesn't even have an animated short, and he's been around since Overwatch 1, and he still doesn't have an animated short. And, the closest thing he has to an animated short is an ad for his freaking cereal. He has a whole cereal. He got a whole cereal before he has an animated short. I don't get it. You should watch Kiri's, dude. The animated shorts that they've made are so well done. They're, Disney quality. they're better than Disney quality after Disney's latest movie. Have you seen that at all? Have you seen Wish's animation at all? It's kind of bad. It looks like the like in the process of animating, you know? If I you know what I'm talking about? Like, have you ever seen like the like the way they animate it, like how it gets to its final form or whatever? It looks like it never made it to its final form. I don't know why I'm talking about it like it's Pokemon. Like, it never evolved to its final form. But yeah, but yeah, that's basically. Did I? Oh no, I didn't even tell you how I got into this. I forgot that like I only did that in my last presentation. So basically it was all Jacob's fault, of course. But like one day we were going to this play thing, and it's like, yeah, I don't know if you remember it. It's called Forgotten Carols. It's like a family thing. We go to it every year. And me and Jacob were just talking all the way there, and we were just talking about video games and stuff, because, like, you know. And I'm trying to remember why that even came up, but it just happened. It just came up. And we were just talking about, like, Fortnite and stuff. Yeah, that's how it came up, because I got Miles to download Fortnite with me, and I was just perplexed at it, because it just is not what I thought it would be at all. Like, it turned into Roblox for some reason. It just has, like, me and Miles played Yandere Simulator on there. We played Yandere Simulator on Fortnite, and we literally just had to, like, mine and stuff. It was so weird. I'd never even played, like, just the original game of Fortnite. Like, that's all we did. We played Squid Game on there too, which was like really well made for some reason. But anyways, we were just talking about that, and I was like, I remember back in 5th grade when like when he would come home, and he just like, one time he was having a conversation with my dad about Overwatch, and he was just like, man, I'm just so excited to come home from school every day just so I can play Overwatch. And I remember that exact conversation. So I brought that up, and I was like, hey, do you remember like how you used to just come home and play Overwatch literally every single day? And he was like, oh yeah, that was like a really fun game actually. So then like a month later, out of nowhere, he's like, Maggie, I downloaded Overwatch, you should download it too. And I was like, oh, okay. So I downloaded it, and I played with him and Tyson and their friend Chase. And it's really funny. It's so funny playing with their friends, because like Chase is pretty good now. He plays a pretty good damage. He sucks as tank, but he plays a pretty good damage. But this other dude, Jacob's roommate in college right now, McKay, he's trash. He's so bad. He hasn't gotten any better. Bro, like, whenever one of them is support with me, I just know it's gonna be a grind. Like, I just have to become a heal bot for that match, and I just can't do anything else. That's why I play as Mercy with them, just because I need to heal. Because, like, they just don't heal at all. But yeah. I forgot where I was even... Oh, yeah, but... Yeah, that's basically just how I started playing it. And we used to play every single night for, like, a few hours. We stopped doing that now, though. Now that Jacob's in college and, like, you know. Which I'm kind of glad we did that, because, like, I kind of want to just chill sometimes, too. And it's, like, you know, you don't want to, like, make it get old, you know? I do kind of miss it sometimes, though, because we would literally play every single night. And it was hard, dude, because back in my old... I have 2 different journals this year. I have one for first semester and one for second semester. My first semester journal, I would write 2 pages every single day. So I would have to write and then play Overwatch in the middle of writing, and it was just like a whole grind. But bruh. Jack, don't even. Stop raining. Stop raining. We need snow for real. What is going on? Why is it warm outside suddenly? Bruh. They're having some outings right now or something. Oh, I'm Gersh. This is just wild to me right now. Bro, go to bed. Okay. Oh. The funny part is that I could just, keep talking because, I could just be on a call or something, but I don't know. This is kind of embarrassing. Bruh. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. I can't even remember where I was at. I think I was done. Maybe. What was I saying? Was I just talking about how McKay sucks? Because he does. Yeah, the best team that we... Bro. The best team that we have is, I always play support. I never plays damage. Dude. I don't like damage very much. I don't even know why. I just don't like playing damage. I just like having, just that extra thing added on of, healing people. I just think that's more fun than just killing, I might learn to play damage, though, because it seems like it's less stressful. Just because you don't have to worry. You can just blame your support or your tank or whatever. Damages never get blamed. They never get blamed for, anything that goes wrong for some reason. That's why I told Miles, I was like, you should just be damage, dude. Because even if you suck, no one's going to come after you. That's a good place to start, I think. I haven't played much damage, in-game. I played as Widow a little bit. I just remember on my very first day, I played some as Widow. Who did I play as? I think I played as Tracer a teensy bit. I don't even know. I didn't play as anyone else, really. Soldier 76 is, your average guy, your average shooter character. He's just really easy to use. I like when there's a Soldier 76 on my team because he has this healing ability where he just can put down a field and it heals people. And I like that a lot because that means I don't have to worry about him. Yeah, you'll see, you can just tell what kind of person people are by the character they play, I swear. You can always just tell. Reaper players are so unhinged. They're so unhinged. Um, man, for some reason, Reinhardt characters or players are just super funny. Like, they're just good people for some reason. It's just, like, so random. Wrecking Ball is just a meme. One time we were just winning so, like, we were just dominating the other team, and someone in the other team just put ball, like BOL, in the chat, and that's literally all that we heard from them the entire match. I still can't believe someone on the other team just said what they say. They just said just said tank his butt juice. And the funny part is, I just love seeing the other team fight with each other. Like, one time, people, like, whenever their tank is bad, people always say something about it, so you always see, like, L tank or, like, tank diff. And one time someone just said tank brainless, or, like, or tank no brain or something like that. Tank no brain. And they're always right, too. Like, their tank, it's always Malga, and we just see Malga, like, charging in without the rest of his team. Dude, whenever you have a tank and they're just charging in there with no support, no damage, like, just nothing, you know you're gonna have a bad match, because, like, when your tank is doing that, there's literally nothing you can do about it. And that's what annoys me, is, like, whenever tanks do that, and they're like, supports, where you at? And I'm like, bro. Or, like, when someone's spamming for healing, and I freaking go up to them, and I'm Lucio, and I, like, can't do much. Because they all have different powers. This is why I feel like I should just do some gameplay, because I can show you more about Lucio and just more about the characters that I play. I can help you get to know the support characters more, but yeah, I play as most of them. I don't play as Ana. I really want to play as Ana. She's like a sniper. She's also a sniper, but she's really good, because she can put people to sleep, then she can, like, make it so they can't heal anymore. Then you can just kill them off so easily. But yeah, Lucio's ability is that he has just a circle around him, and he can either choose to increase the speed or he can either give people around him a speed boost or he can heal them, and you just have to switch between those. And you have one ability that, like, makes that power stronger for a second, so, like, I usually use that for healing, just so I can, like, it just heals everyone around him a lot when I use that power, and it's, like, for 3 seconds, and then it's done for a little bit. And yeah, it just annoys me, because, like, Lucio doesn't manually heal. Like, I literally just have to go up to someone and stand there, and we just wait for them to heal, then leave. That's what I like about Mercy, because she involves a lot of movement. Those are my favorite characters, the ones that are just all about movement. I think Curie has a lot of movement with her. It's mainly Lucio and Mercy, though, and that's why you find that a lot of Lucio players enjoy playing as Mercy, because they're both just, like, they're all about movement, and I really enjoy that part of this game. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Being support isn't fun sometimes. I probably should try out some damage. I'm never going to be a Widow player, that's for sure. I don't really like playing the game by just finding a ledge and shooting, you know? Like, I don't really like that. That's kind of why I stopped playing Baptiste, too, because Jacob was like, the best way to play Baptiste is just, like, jumping up somewhere and shooting down. And I'm like, bro, that's not even fun. Like, I want to be Lucio. I want to go around and punch people and boop them off the map and stuff. Like, that's just kind of lame. But, yeah, this has already taken up a lot of time. Okay, and we just spent a long time just sitting here in silence. Just complete silence. Literally nothing else. But yeah, let's move on. I will definitely play some of this for you, because it's such a blast. I might get Miles to play a little bit. I don't know. Or I'll just wait. I could probably, like, record it this weekend if you wanted me to, and just play with Jacob and those guys. I think that's pretty fun. But, yeah. Big Brother, of course, is my next one, because that was just a huge thing, man. I was invested in that. I was so invested. I think it's just because, like, in October, I was so bored that I needed something to just, like, get away from my life for a second, and this helped me do that, because I was just constantly looking at these people and being like, and just rooting for them, rooting for certain ones. As you can tell, I liked Jag a lot. Blue was annoying on TV. I don't know if you remember her, but she's like, I don't know, she's a social media person, so she's just like freaking, I don't know, she's annoying. She has like a whole persona on TV, but then whenever I'd watch her on the live feeds, she would just be so chill and cool. So she was one of my favorites on the live feeds. Unfortunately, I didn't watch the live feeds when Izzy was there, which I'm kind of sad about. I have some really fun little clips of the show that I want to show to you. They're like just so funny, because these two were beefing so hard. One of the clips was Izzy was talking to Felicia. I don't know, she's not even in this picture for some reason. But she was talking to Felicia, and she was just like, I hate Cameron. I hate Cameron. Like, she was just crying. And, and in the background, the coffee pot is just, like, freaking leaking all over. And it's so funny. She's like, I hate that I can't hate him. And then Felicia just laughs in her face. And that's when I found out that Felicia's, like, my favorite person ever. But, yeah, Jag was adorable. I liked Red a lot, obviously. Oh, this is Felicia right there. She's literally right there. I don't know why I didn't see her. I really liked it. I ended up liking Suri a lot. I liked all of them, honestly. I was fine with all of them. There weren't anywhere I was really like, yeah, I'm so glad they're out. Like, that was never the case. I feel like I really liked this cast. A lot of people hated them. I'm like, they just provided some good drama, man. Like, like I don't even care. The people who don't like the casts of these newer seasons would never freaking survive the older seasons, because, like, there's some unlikable people in those older seasons, man. I watched all of one, which is just so impressive of me. I'm so proud of myself, because it has like 70 episodes, I think, and they're all, like, so long, because they just didn't cut it at all. It was filmed in 2000, so, like, the quality was so bad. It was, like, enjoyable, though, for some reason. I just would watch it in school. Like, whenever I had free time, I would just turn that on. But, yeah, I watched all of season 2. I watched that in Denver with my dad, and it was so awesome. I loved it so much. Me and my dad are working on number 3 right now. It's just so entertaining. I got a little bit distracted because Reindeer Games came out. Then I don't know, I haven't really been watching any TV lately, because I've just been playing Overwatch, but yeah, whenever I do watch TV, I always watch Big Brother, or, like, just reality shows. We watched Survivor, and I loved it so much. I love Jeff. He's just really funny. I don't know why. Like, he just does not go around the truth. I like him a lot as a host, honestly. I think I like him a lot more than Julie from this show. Because Julie, people just call her Chenbot, because she's just, like, she doesn't have much personality. She's just kind of there. But yeah, I just love the show. I love it. I just had a really good time with it, honestly. Like, when you get invested in it and you check the live feeds and stuff, it's just so fun. It's just so fun watching these people. It's, like, the ultimate show for me, honestly. Because, I'm just, like, a psychology person, so I'm just, like, I just love watching these people. I'm a people person, So, like, naturally, I was just, like, I just love it. I just love being able to watch people. It's really creepy, but I love being able to watch them. And yeah, Cameron, I was just a huge fan of him. I don't even know why. Like, besides the curly hair, I don't really know if I would have had any other reason to cheer for him, honestly. Except I know that he doesn't show up that much in, like, the first few episodes and stuff, but, like, later on, he like, becomes a comp beast, dude, and that's the reason that he ends up losing. Spoiler alert. But yeah, there was a lot of beef involving him. People didn't like, I don't know, he was really controversial. But then, so, like, it was just amazing to me, because I was campaigning, too. I was, like, Cameron for America's favorite player, like, constantly. I have a bracelet for it. I have something on my wall that I'm literally looking at right now. Like, it was a constant thing. And then he ended up actually winning AFP, and he got $75,000 for it, dude. And it was insane. Then he got invited to be on Reindeer Games a little bit after, which is just like a Christmas spin-off for Big Brother that they decided to start doing this year, which was really entertaining. I actually love that. But, yeah, he was the first one out, just because the odds were stacked against him, man. They put a bunch of people in that were like that knew each other already because they were like past players, you know, like they brought on Big Brother legends and stuff. But yeah, that was kind of annoying because they all knew each other, and then he was just in there with them, and it was just so easy for them to go after him because like he didn't have any connections with anyone. Then they had like 3 people from one season for some reason, which was stupid. I really didn't like that much, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. We're waiting for. I hope he goes on The Amazing Race with Red. I think that would be so sick. That'd be so fun to watch. I definitely liked him in the house a lot more than now. He just like makes being a cowboy a lot of his thing now. In the house, he was just kind of like the sarcastic, chill dude. And I always end up cheering for those people in these shows. My favorite, I saw the end of Big Brother 24. This season was 25. I watched the end of the last season. My favorite on there was Turner. I just love him. There's like just a genre of men on these reality shows where they just have long hair and they're just like chill dudes for some reason, and I just love those guys. Like, there's one on Survivor. There was one on Survivor this year. I can't remember his name though. I just loved them. I loved him. I love Turner. I miss Turner so much. I'm gonna have to just watch that whole season just to see him. Like, I don't know. He was just really cool. From what I saw, he was really cool. But yeah, that's Big Brother. I really enjoy it. And Jack's just such a good-looking human being. Like, I would just see him, like, just playing pool, and I'd be like, that's just a good-looking human being. I don't know, like, I don't know if that's, like, that sounds weird, but, like, it's the truth. Like, come on. Like, he just looks good, dude. He just looks good. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. If Cameron didn't exist, I would be a Jag stan for sure. Life is Strange, of course. So this game, I don't know if you remember, but I was gonna record me playing it. At least a little bit of it. I did record a little bit of the first episode. This game is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Like, a lot longer. It only has 5 chapters, but those chapters took days, dude. It took, like, a whole freaking weekend for me to finish, like, the final 2 chapters, I think. It took forever for me to finish this game. Yeah, it was just so good, though. It made me cry so hard. I don't think I've ever cried harder about a game or a TV show ever than I did about this game. And that's just because there is this one scene, and I think you not being here just made it a lot more impactful. But it just, like, makes me sad even thinking about it. But, you're probably not gonna play this game, right? Like, I can probably spoil it. There's no way. But basically, so Max right here, I've already explained this game to you. I explained it to you, like, before. But, she has the ability to go back in time using pictures and stuff. So, eventually, she finds a way to go back in time, and Chloe's dad died from, Chloe, the blue-haired one. Not me. The blue-haired one. Her dad died from a car crash, like, a long, long time ago, back when they were little kids. And so Max finds a way to go back in time to that day that her dad left and died in a car crash, and she finds a way to make it so that her dad doesn't leave. And, man, they just use the butterfly effect so well in this game, because, so since her dad doesn't leave, it just automatically, so Max does that, then she finds a way to go back to the future, you know, like, go back in that time, or go forward in that timeline where Chloe's dad is alive, and it ends up, she goes, her friends, like, her entire life is different, right, because, like, Chloe, it's just different, because just that one thing completely changed both her and Chloe's lives. So she goes forward in time, she has completely different friends, she's, like, just in a completely different situation, she's all preppy, she's not, like, as weird as she is in the regular timeline, and she goes to Chloe's house, and Chloe is just, like, in a wheelchair, like, just barely alive, I guess is how, I don't know, that feels wrong, but she's, like, on life support, like, I don't know, that's not the right, she's, like, she has, like, error and stuff. Like, you know, like she's just messed up. She's just effed up a little bit. And they talk a little, they like go for a little walk around town, talk about their childhood and stuff, because they're like childhood best friends. And Chloe just says that she got in a car crash just because her dad didn't die in a car crash. So butterfly effect, she's the one that ends up getting in a car crash. And she's just like, and she just feels so bad because her parents are using so much money to like pay for her to be alive still. And then, bro, I'm literally gonna start crying thinking about it. So Chloe goes back to their house. She has like her own room and stuff. They watch this movie together. And she's like on a hospital bed and everything. It's, oh my god. Yeah, they watch this movie together, and then when they wake up, Chloe just tells Max that like she should just unplug everything and just let Chloe die, basically. Just because she wants to have control over something, because she doesn't have control over anything else, because she's just barely alive, right? 'Cause she got in a really bad car crash. So yeah, she has Max. She asked Max to do it, and you have to make the decision on whether to kill your best friend or not. I cried so hard. I decided to kill her because I felt so bad. Yeah, it was really sad. Oh my god, I can't even do this anymore. Oh man, it was freaking awful. Yeah, it was the saddest game I've ever played in my life. I cannot do it anymore, dude. Oh, I was crying so hard. I literally couldn't breathe anymore. I was crying so hard by that. Like, it just I don't even know. It was just so awful. It was so awful. But yeah, that's just like one thing. I just wasn't expecting this game to be like this at all, dude. It's probably good that I didn't record it, because like I was just a wreck. Oh my god. It was like, then at the end, you have to choose whether or not to kill her again. Because basically throughout the whole game is Max, you're saving Chloe's life. Just constantly. And by doing so, you end up, like, just making a whole tornado. Because, like, that's just not supposed to happen. Chloe's just meant to die, basically. So, yeah, you have to decide whether or not you're just going to go back in time and let Chloe die from the first thing that happens. Or you're gonna keep Chloe alive and just let the whole town be destroyed by this tornado. And it's just such a hard choice, because like if you decide to let Chloe die, then she will literally, like when you go back in time and let Chloe die, she'll just die before she even got to be with Max again. Like she'll just, like, when you think about it, it's like hard to explain. And I was like actually starting to cry talking about that. That's insane. Yeah, you have to, but like the game just starts with Chloe getting shot in a bathroom, and that's how Max finds out she has powers, because she like has to reverse time and save Chloe from getting shot. So at the very end of the game, it literally just gives you the option to just go all the way back in time, so that nothing that you did ever mattered even, and Chloe still hasn't seen her best friend for that long. Because Max, after Chloe's dad died, Max moved away, and she just barely came back for college, and she didn't really talk to Chloe for a little bit, because she just thought she was mad at her. Oh my god. But yeah, so that's insane. That's actually insane, because that's kind of, but yeah, if you let Chloe die in the bathroom, she'll just think that Max never even talked to her again after moving away. But I did end up choosing that, because the entire town dying is just awful, because Chloe's mom lives there, and you don't want, like, I don't know, I just decided to sacrifice her, because, like, the entire town can't die for one girl. I'm sorry. But it's just awful. There's really not a good ending. Either, like, everyone in town dies, or Chloe dies. And for some reason, Chloe dying is more sad than the entire town dying, but I feel like the right ending was probably to kill Chloe and just let that happen. But Yeah, and I haven't even gotten into Kate Marsh here, dude. She has a whole story of her own. There's like a whole, like, there's just so much to this game. Like, the main story didn't even end up being Max and Chloe. It ended up being this freaking professor that takes these students into a room and drugs them up and takes pictures of them. And, like, he did that. He did that to Kate Marsh. And Kate Marsh is, like, Christian, you know. And, like, the pictures of her got out. And, like, her whole life was just ruined. And she, like, there's just a whole scene. There's a whole scene where she's about to jump off of the freaking school building. She's about to jump off the school building, and that's the one part where you just cannot reverse time at all, and you have to get all the dialogue right. It reminded me of Detroit Become Human when, I mean, you haven't seen anything of that game really, but, like, there's this part where Connor's up, like, trying to convince this freaking robot not to jump, and you have to do all the dialogue right. Exactly, it felt like that, and I didn't even use cheats, because I was like, if she dies, I'm playing this right, you know? I'm playing this right. But, yeah, she ended up living. Oh my god, if she jumped, it would have been my last straw. I was crying so hard, dude. You don't even understand. I feel like I've never cried that hard about anything, ever. Like, when I had to unplug that wire for Chloe, I was sobbing, dude. I, like, couldn't even breathe. It was so bad. It was like the worst thing I've ever had to do in my life. I swear to God, it was so weird. It was, I don't know. But, yeah. A lot of people, Max and Chloe actually can end up being a couple. I don't really see that, though. Honestly. I don't know. I like them being just best friends. I might be homophobic, but... but I like them just being best friends. I think it's more powerful that way, if I'm being completely honest. But, yeah. Yeah, I need to get past this. It was just a whole experience. I would recommend playing it, even if I've, like, spoiled the entire thing for you, just because it's, like, it's just insane. But yeah, this next one, I'm so happy, it's insane. So, over the past 5 months, Miles has gotten a lot more, he's gotten into Minecraft a lot. And lately, we've been watching the series together, and it's called the Life series, and he's already watched the whole thing, but I think it's really cool, and this must be, like, this must feel like what being a Dream SMP fan felt like, but it's, like, it's just so cool to me, because, like, I can't even explain how the series goes. I still don't even know, like, we haven't been able to watch the whole thing yet, so I don't really know what's going on yet. But the first series thing was, like, they all start out with it's so hard to explain. 3 lives, essentially. Yeah, 3 lives, and each time they died, they would go down. So, like, they all started at green, then when they would die, they ended up at yellow, then when they would die, they would end up at red. And when you're red, you can go and kill other people. And then if a red starts fighting, like, with, say someone has a green name tag, someone with a red name tag that's already died a few times can go start a fight with a green name tag, and the green name tag can kill them if they start that fight. But, yeah. Yeah. But essentially, my favorite is Scar here. This guy with the smirk. He's just my very favorite, because him and Grian they're just, like, best friends in these. And it just remind me of me and Miles a lot, because Miles just acts a lot like Grian. Like, he's just, like, whenever we play Minecraft, he's just careful about everything. Like, he just does things well, actually. And then Scar just runs around and dies. Like, Scar's at red health the entire series, essentially. And him and Grian make it to the end. And he only makes it to the end because of Grian, basically. So I think that's kind of funny. He has an ENFP. I looked it up. Me and Scar are the same. But yeah, I just really like his skin too, because just look at it, dude. He's just funny. I like him a lot. I like Green a lot too. That's like the main thing. I like Big B too. I just think it's really cool because like you can just see every single YouTuber's perspective. Like there's just a bunch of different Minecraft YouTubers. You can see all of their perspectives on it, and that's kind of why I wish Dan TDM would be in one of these. Like with these guys too. I really like this group of people that did this because it's not Dream SMP or anything, you know? Like it's just a group of YouTubers that I've already known for a long time. Like I've known Green. I used to watch Green videos back in 2020 to get help with building stuff because he's just really good at that. But yeah, I don't really have as much to say about that because I haven't even seen the whole thing yet, but that's definitely been a thing. I thought that you should know. And yeah, the reason I included it was because that's our profile pictures on our main Instagram accounts. I don't know if you were wondering that at all, but you know, that's who it is, just so you know. And yeah, we're past the interests. I literally cried at some point during that, but it's okay. Knee music. And this dog, by the way, I freaking love this dog so much. Have you ever seen him? His name is like Doug, I think, and he just is adorable. Like I just have an obsession with him for some reason. But yeah. So the first one, of course, is Cage the Elephant. I can't believe they announced a new song today. That's insane to me still. But yeah, I know I already listened to them before you were gone and stuff, but like I listened to these two albums a lot. Thank You Happy Birthday is probably just my new favorite Cage the Elephant album. I'm not even gonna lie. I would put that and Social Cues above Melophobia, honestly. Then there's self-titled, which is pretty good. It's chaotic, you know. It's a lot. I have to be in a certain like mind state to want to listen to it. But it's good. It's really good. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked is just a classic. Like it's just so good. It's iconic. It just reminds me of Lucifer every single time. Cuz that's like the opening song for Lucifer. Just brings me back, you know? Just brings me back. It gives 2021. But yeah, I love Cage the Elephant. They're my band, I think. Like I'm gonna claim them because they seem like decent dudes. They're really weird. They're like just quiet, so they can't really do anything like cancelable, I feel like. But yeah, I love them. And Matt Schultz is a cutie pie. He's a cutie pie, even though he pulled out a gun. He's a cutie pie still. It's just so Cage the Elephant of him to do that, though. Like, of course he's gonna pull out a gun. Like, that's just so him, dude. Like, he wrote Spiderhead. Of course he's gonna pull out a gun. And another one. I know that I already listened to Kay Flay before, but I have listened to her so much more now. It's insane. I'd even say Slow March by her is probably my favorite song right now. It's just awesome. I love it so much. It's just, like, really, I don't know. It's just amazing. But yeah, I listen to these a lot more. I listen to her self-titled EP, which is just bomb. It's a banger. I listen to Single and Famous, which is her EP with this other dude named MC Lars. Freaking bangers for some reason. Life as a Dog. I already knew some songs from it before, but I listened to the whole thing, just actually like in depth. Loved it. Same with this album. I think it's like Inside Voices. Inside Voices / Outside Voices, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know. Bangers. I love Caramel and Symphonies from that one. That one's my favorite. This one would probably be I'm Good right now. This one, probably So Fast, So Maybe. I think that's probably my favorite from it. I don't know. I really like I like No Duh from her EP too. And then you have the greatest album of all time. I know I say that about a lot of things, but like this is genuinely one of my favorite albums ever, and it's called Mono, and she released it in September. And I just have a memory of my biology class. So my biology is a college class, so it's just extra. And I had to write a 6-paragraph essay on speciation. I don't even know how it's pronounced. But I remember she came out with this album the night before that essay was due, and so I was literally just writing that entire essay last minute and just listening to this album over and over and over again, and it's just insane. It's amazing. It's just an amazing album. I love it so much. It's so amazing. I still listen to it a lot. Like That's why when we started talking yesterday, that's why I was like, K-Flay, you know, because, like, I still listen to her just a ton. I listen to Grandson a ton, too. Like, I've just kind of gone back to my roots there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of a big K-Flay fan. Like, I really loved her as a person, but I hadn't really listened to, like, all of her stuff. Just in depth and actually listened to it, you know? I still haven't listened to that one album that has, DNA on it. That's the only song that I know from it. And that's, like, the very, very first song I heard from her. And, like, one of the first songs I even started listening to in general. I love DNA. But, yeah, they used to be on, like, my OG playlist, like, back in 2019, 2018, maybe. But yeah, this one, Bar Soap, is my favorite song, by far. Man, Perfectly Alone is just insane. It's one of the best endings to an album ever. Shy is just a banger. Literally. If you've seen Her Girlfriend, you would understand, man. Like I would write that song about her too. Punisher is amazing. Punisher is so good. I really like the Are You Serious? I really like Are You Serious and Yes, I'm Serious, because it's just, like, it's so cool. It's, like, a whole story. I love when albums do that. And I really love how she incorporated her actually going deaf. Like, she actually incorporated that in this album. And I think that's really cool, because that's, like, it's a unique struggle, you know? She talks a lot about her, like, alcoholic dad. She talks about her going deaf in one ear. It's just really interesting to me. I really like it. Yeah, and Bar Soap's a banger. So, I literally, as soon as I heard Punisher, I was like, Sydney would love this song. And Mike Shinoda also put it on his story, and he was like, if you don't stream this, we can't be friends. So I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been like, what song do you think Mike Shinoda's favorite would be? And I feel like it'd be Punisher also. It's gotta be, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe Perfectly Alone. I think I've been dying to tell you about this. I think that him and K-Flay would make such a banger single together now. Like, I know, okay, like, Naked Up As I Go was a banger, but, like, literally, with their new style, because they're both going, like, heavier now, you know? Like, before when they made Naked Up As I Go, they were both more alternative, you know? But now they're, like, starting to get into more guitars and stuff, and, like, literally, I think if they made a single right now, it would be my favorite song. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it would be insane. It would be insane. I really wish they would come together and make another song. And I wish the Grandson would join too. It would be so dope to have a song with the three of those guys. Yeah. I'm honestly amazed Mike Shinoda didn't write any of those songs. Honestly. It's amazing to me. Any of K-Flay's songs. Like, wow. But, yeah, I'm just really enjoying K-Flay lately. I just love her voice. It's just so unique. And then she just does a really good job with her lyrics. I know I'm not even a lyric person, but, like, when I listen to her songs, I just notice them, actually. And it just sounds so good. Like, especially her new album. I think you would love Mono, dude. Like, it actually brings a lot of rock into it, and I just love it so much. But, yeah, that's K-Flay. Bad Sons released a new EP, and I love it so much. It's so good. And I found out they released a song called Unstable on my birthday. Oh, spoiler. They released a song called Unstable on my birthday, like, a long time ago. It wasn't on my exact birthday, but it was in, like, 2015, I think. But, yeah, they literally released a song on May 15th one time. So, that's kind of my song now. And, yeah, they released their EP, what's it called? Infinite Joy, yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that EP. I love that EP. Yeah, I listen to them a lot still. Honestly, their songs haven't really gotten old. They're just chill dudes, too. I just love them as guys. I've started getting more into them as people, too. They just seem like chill guys. A lot of the bands I listen to are just so awkward in person, dude. Like, especially these guys. I watched an interview of them. Them and Cage the Elephant, their interviews are just so, like, cringe. They're just so awkward to watch, and I love it so much. I just saw an interview of these guys where they just walked into a person's house. Like, the interviewer was just brought them into his house and had them, like, feed his imaginary dog or something. It was like really weird, and they did not know how to react to it. It was so funny. I'm trying to remember what their Christo. That's their lead singer name. He's really awesome. He's really cool. He just seems like a really cool guy. But yeah. The next band is Honey, and I actually discovered these guys because of Bad Sons, because just Bad Sons, one of their initial posts after releasing that EP was like, we're hanging out with our friends Honey, to celebrate our new EP's release, and I was like, dang, dude, I heard about Honey a lot, like, and I'm surprised I didn't listen to them earlier, because they remind me a lot of Wallows. Like, their newest album reminds me so much of Wallows. Like, this album right here is so Wallows. It's insane. These remind me of, like, Wallows and Bad Sons together. They're Windows EPs, you know. Then this is pure Bad Sons. I love it. I love it so much. But, yeah, I just love all these. Solo is my favorite song on this. It sounds so Wallows. Like, just listen to Solo by Honey, and it's so Wallows. I love it. I really love it a lot. Yeah, they're just good songs. Like, they're just kind of happy. I've been listening to them just in the morning, like, just school mornings where I just hate my life, you know. It's just been good. It's been good for me. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I started listening to Lovejoy more, because they are alternative. Alt-rock, too, probably. I would probably consider them that. Wilbur isn't too bad of a guy, I guess. They make bangers, dude. They're good, actually. They're actually really good. I love this EP right here. It's good, dude. Like, I'm trying to remember. Scum is so good. Warsaw, dude. Warsaw, what's the other one? What's the one that... There's been one that I've actually been listening to for a while. You can't stay awake forever. I can't remember what it's called. Call Me What You Like. Call Me What You Like. I love that one so much. I just remember that was the first one that I texted Miles about, and he was like, oh yeah, when I listened to that one, I actually thought of you. And I was like, OMG. But, yeah, I mean, please don't judge me. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of, it reminds me of Honey, honestly. Miles has got more into water parks, too, lately, because I listened to Lovejoy, and I was like, dude, you would like water parks. Like, they're kind of, Lovejoy's, it's not as TikTok music sounding as I thought it would be. Yeah, he listens to, I got him to listen to, what's it called? Oh, Crave. I got him to listen to Crave. He loves Crave. I love Crave. I was jamming out to that song earlier, and that's why I was like, I wish I was Austin Water Park, because I could just perform that song live. I can literally imagine, dude, because you know how it's like, cramp, ah, like, I would do that, and I would just, like, make the crowd, I would split it into two, and I would go back and forth, because one part, I've been thinking about this too much, one side of the crowd would be like, ah, and then it would just alternate. It would alternate, like, during the chorus, and I think it would be so fun. It'd be so cool. I seriously doubt they're doing stuff like that. You know, I bet they're probably not even using that song to its full potential. I don't even know if they're performing it anymore, and it's, like, their best song. So, I mean, I think he should retire, and I think I should take that spot. But, yeah, it's just so good. I got him to listen to, all of Intellectual Property, and he liked it. We were listening to Ritual on the way to the walking path one time. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool when he just plays his songs. He has Already Over on his playlist too. I had to tell my friends about it because I was like, I can't just keep this in. I almost threw up when I listened to it the first time, just because dude, the guitar solo hits. But yeah, I listened to it the first time and I was like, oh! And I had to tell my friends about it, and Miles put it on his playlist immediately. And Charlotte was like, oh, it actually sounds nice. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. There's no way that she listens to that. She doesn't listen to stuff like that. She listens to, like, just slow songs. But, yeah. How do I get to water parks? That's literally what I was doing for, like, the 30 minutes. Like, whenever I'm brushing my teeth, I just think about that. I'm like, I could play the song live, and it would be so much cooler than the way that they do it right now. I'm just saying. These guys, this was so October, it's insane. I listen to Transatlanticism so much, this album right here. I listen to it so freaking much. What's it called? Oh no, oh no. Oh no, what's that song called? It was like my favorite song for a little bit. Oh man. Oh man, I'm like completely blanking right now. What's it called? Death of an Interior Decorator. Death of an Interior Decorator had me on a chokehold for so long. It's like, it's just so meaningful to me. I love it so much. It's definitely one of my favorite songs still. It's just so, like, I think I started listening to them and I just started having more of an appreciation for slow songs, I think. Like, they aren't Water Parks, they aren't Linkin Park, they aren't like, they're out of my usual thing, you know, they're more chill. But man, I just loved it. I loved it so much. I listened to it so much. And then I didn't listen to this one as much. There's like a few of them that I really liked on there, but then the rest of it was kind of meh. That's kind of how Transatlanticism was too. It's just like, I don't know, some of them are just so slow that I don't care, you know? Or like, they're just so long. Like, there's one that's like 6 minutes long and it's just, there's hardly anything. It's like just drums and bass for a little bit. And it's like, I'm not listening to a jazz album. Like, I'm trying to listen to a song. But Plans is pretty good. I remember really liking Plans. Transatlanticism is the main star, though I listened to that a lot, and that's why I had to include it, because I was like, she's got to know about that album. That album was like, it was just a thing. It was, I don't know. It saved my life in some ways. Foster the People, I'm amazed. Oh, wow, dude, it's been a while, because I haven't listened to these guys for a while. But, yeah, I was literally thinking about it while I was putting this together. I was like, she knows that I listened to Foster the People, right? And then I was like, no, that happened. I started listening to these guys in, like September. So, like, it was right after you were gone. So that's kind of crazy. But, if you don't know, these are the guys that made, Pumped Up Kicks. For some reason, I've always just loved that song. And ironically, I love that song. And I was like, this is just a really good alternative song. I wonder if they have anything else. Torches is so good. And it doesn't sound like Pumped Up Kicks at all. Pumped Up Kicks is kind of random, honestly. Because the rest of their songs are kind of just like vibes. They aren't about school shootings. But, yeah, my favorite one right now is probably Love off of Torches. It's just like fun. I don't know. It's just like the lyrics aren't that meaningful. I couldn't tell a lot of the songs apart at first, but then I started listening to them more, and they're just bangers for some reason. Supermodel's amazing. Best Friend is so good. It's so good, dude. And I watched a video of the main singer performing it, like, in front of a bunch of kids. Or, like, because there's, like, kid vocals in the background. It's kind of like Dirty Harry in a way. And he just had, like, a choir of kids behind him, and he performed it, and it was so good. And he, like, danced to it, and it was, like, that's just, like, the perfect, like, the dance that he did to it was just so real of him. Like, it just captures the song. Then, I don't know if you ever heard of the song, Stay Next to Me. If you listen to the radio at all in, like, 2017, you know it. Yeah, but apparently they made that song, which I didn't even realize until very recently. I was like, wait. So apparently they went for a more pop-ish direction, but I just put that album on here. Because I like that song. I like Stay Next to Me. I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet, because I'm kind of scared. I'm like, if that's more pop-ish, then I don't know. But, yeah. Now we're getting to, like, my actual life. This is so long. This is so long, dude. I cannot believe, wow. Okay. I just talk so much. But yeah, these are the months of my life. Watch this be so much shorter watch, like, all of this take less time than it took for me to just talk about Overwatch. I love this picture so much. So August, school started, of course. I got my braces off, which was insane. I remember the day that I got my braces off, there was a fire drill, and I saw that video of Mike Shinoda shaving his hair off, and it, like, I almost started crying right there. I was like, bro, he really shaved his hair off. And then I got to leave early. I got to leave and go to the orthodontist, take my braces off. and I just got to think about it for a while. And that's also the same time, that's also the same day when my mom just got everyone tickets for the Taylor Swift concert. So it was a really eventful morning, honestly. But yeah, it was amazing. Getting your braces off just feels so nice. And I was talking about this, like, in my other presentation that I had to stop because my mom walked in, where like, people just need to start appreciating being able to freaking brush their gums. When you're brushing your teeth, you should be able to appreciate being able to brush your gums more, because when you have braces, you just can't, like, do any direct contact with brushing your gums, with your gums at all, really. So yeah, it was just an incredible feeling, honestly. I would have braces again purely just to be able to feel that again. But yeah, now I wear a retainer. It's fine. It's honestly fine. I like having a retainer because it just holds me accountable for brushing my teeth at night, honestly, because I can't just put a retainer on my dirty teeth. Like, that just feels really wrong. So it's held me accountable for sure. I brush my teeth at least once a day because of that. So that's good. It's hard to brush them in the morning, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard. It's hard to wait. Like, when I have school, it's easy, but, like, when I don't have school, I'm like, there's not even a reason. But, yeah, you were gone for, like, the end of August, I think, so I don't have much to say. I don't know. No, you were gone, like, the 6th of August, I think. There's just nothing really that happened, honestly. Yeah, man, there's nothing that happened. Not much really happened. Let's see, these times, me and my friends used to eat in the library. That's what happened there. We used to eat in the library at a table together. Then I just didn't really like it that much. I wanted to eat with our other friends. Just because, like, whenever I was in a bad mood, it would be kind of quiet. Whenever I just didn't want to talk that much, it'd be quiet. Because, like, I was the glue, obviously. Like, these guys aren't. I'm always the one that's talking, of course. But, yeah, so I just wanted to be at the lunch table. Because I was like, if I just want to be on my phone and chill, I don't want it to be completely silent. I want to have some background noise, not just the sound of people eating. And yeah, that's me and Lucy's bed. Because I always just go to people's houses and get in their beds. That's my thing. That's literally what I do. Literally me, whenever I go to Miles' house, I just immediately just go in there. And he's like, okay, make yourself comfortable. And I'm like, I already am. And I'm just already, like, in his bed tucked in. And yeah, this was when, I can't even remember what we did. Oh, we watched, Jaws. We were, like, trying to watch Jaws, and it just did not happen. Me and Madeline and Lucy, we watched Jaws. Sort of. We didn't even watch Jaws. Because Lucy was like, guys, Jaws is kind of good, actually. So I was like, okay, we should go over to her house and watch it. We did not do that. We played some Apples to Apples, though, and I just don't like Apples to Apples, honestly. My humor just doesn't translate well to that. Because, like, I just take it too literally, and I actually try to go with the theme. Have you ever played Apples to Apples? Because you, like, get a card, and, you're supposed to, like, put a card down that goes with that. And people put down just the most out-of-pocket stuff and win, and mine actually makes sense, and it doesn't win. And, like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. My sense of humor just doesn't translate, so I don't ever win. And here's a moment for some builds that we made. Look at this one. I put all the Step Up lyrics on there by memory. Look at that. Look at the house right next to it. Bro, we were wilding on that. We went to the end. We went to the end, and me and Sorella went hard and just built this on every single end tower. And then in the middle of it, Sorella blew everything up. I have a video. I actually have screen recordings. I have screen recordings of all of this happening. If you want to see them, they're like really low quality, but they're really funny. I might I don't know. I might edit it for you sometime. It was really funny. This is what we did, like, just the last week of summer break. We just played Minecraft a lot. And we were like, why didn't we just do this the entire time? But, yeah. Oh, dang! Wait. I didn't look that closely to this one. This is funny. Miles kept just saying, because for a second my name on Instagram was, it was basically just to make Lucy and Madeline mad. Well, no. Well, no, not mainly Lucy. But, you know how everyone's putting, like, Taylor's version after their names and stuff? I put Shinoda's version after my name on Instagram. And then Miles just sent Mag Shinoda in the DMs. And then he just started putting it on signs in our Minecraft. And then I don't even know what happened here, man. But Sorella's skin is just, like, realistic Bob Ross. And it's so funny to me. Then, look, I made a whole... This was so cute. I made just a huge pack of dogs named Mike Shinoda. Then I made a bunch of cats named Chester Bennington. And I made the dogs green and I made the cats blue, like us. And then then I just had a hard time rounding them up. And Sorella even helped me just make this huge building for them. It was cool actually. And Miles would just go completely, I didn't even know. I think he was just sleeping during that. Look at this one, dude. I just can't get over this. What is going on? Oh, what was the thought process? Bro, Sorella used to go so freaking in detail. It was so random. He just kept joking about it because Miles was like, I'm the only one that swears in our friend group, but you guys are really doing this kind of stuff. It was hilarious, dude. It was so funny. It was way funnier than it should have been. It was so stupid. Then we didn't even get to cover all the towers because Sorella randomly made one explode. And the entire place just exploded and she was devastated. She was like, no! While all these were just blowing up. It was the funniest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. It was so funny. But yeah, I spelled that wrong. September. Basically just more school. Science club field trip. Next slide. You'll see more of that. And I got closer to Sol and Steph. So my classes, I had nutritions last hour with my teen living teacher. I don't know if you remember, you remember me having teen living, right? But yeah, I was the teacher for that. And I just took nutritions because I just felt bad for not having a class with her. And it ended up being a really fun class because we got to cook in there, actually. And it was just lit, honestly. And I made this new friend. Her name is Sol. And her name is Sol Luna, dude. That's sun, moon in Spanish. Her name is Sun Moon in Spanish. That's insane. That's insane. I was literally like, that sounds like a freaking OC. Sol Luna? Dude. Dude. That's insane. That's such a just cool name. Anyways. Oh, man. Sol Luna. This is so, I just did not believe that when I first noticed it. I was like, literally sun moon. What? But yeah, that's her. She has really long dark hair and she wears a mask. And we met because the teacher was trying to get us to know each other more. And she just randomly assigned us in pairs and we had to talk to the other person and introduce them to the whole class. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But I was really happy she did that and ended up making a new friend. And I told Sol sat a long ways away from us. So I was like, oh, hey, you should come sit at our table. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you should come sit at our table. And then she actually came over and sat at our table. And then Michaela was in this class with me, but she dropped out of that class. So it ended up being just me and Stephanie and Sol, and it was a blast, dude. I had so much fun in that class, actually. She tried to split us up multiple times. Our teacher did, because she just wants us to make new friends and stuff. And I'm like, bro, Sol is our new friend. Can we please actually get to know her? But yeah, whenever she would always make us do stuff in pairs, and I would literally just be like, Sol, just join our pair, and then I would get away with it because the teacher just loves me so much. I'd just be like, oh, we had an odd number. But yeah. It was kind of a depressing month, but there were still some pretty sick moments, not gonna lie. I had fun. I had some fun stuff going on in that month. It was pretty cool. It was kind of sad because that was the month where I realized that you were caught, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna see you again. But yeah, I tried to just keep going because what else could I do really? I still remember the first morning after I realized that, because the thing that made me think that you were caught was because your YouTube account was just gone. And I saw that, and then literally the next morning, I just remember going to Madeline's house and just feeling devastated. I was just so freaking sad. I was just quiet all day. It was so awful. I love how this picture is just here. I love how I added that. I just sent that to Miles, too. Miles just had to take so much stuff, dude. Honestly, thank God for him, because, he only got, a percentage of what I sent to you normally, and it was kind of humbling for me. I was like, dang, this is, it's just weird how much stuff I get away with when I send stuff to you. I just get away with so much stuff that, if I sent anything that I sent to you to Miles, it would just be awkward. Like, it would just be weird. It would feel weird. Like, I just don't really say the stuff that I say to you to many other people. And I definitely don't have as much sass as I do with you, with other people. So it's kind of interesting. Just, like, not having that relationship anymore was just so weird. I was like, I don't even have anyone to act that way with anymore. And it was just weird. But, yeah, here's our science club field trip. It was really fun. It was kind of overstimulating because we just had, like, our whole friend group there. And that was like a fourth of the science club, dude. We have a pretty big friend group. We have a big friend group. We have, like, I like to think that we just have that huge friend group, then we just have, like, smaller groups within that, you know. Like, we have that big group, then you have me, Miles, Sorella. And, you know, it just, like, groups off with that and stuff. But, yeah, it was a lot, man. There was just a lot going on. There was just a lot. At one point, we were all eating at this buffet place. And buffets should die. They should have gone extinct during COVID. Me and Miles are both just picky about food, so we were both kind of, like, just hungry. And we didn't find anything to eat, really. And it was just so loud, because they had us in this little room to eat. And it was just a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids in science club. And we just had a bunch of tables lined up for our friend group, and all of us were just sitting there eating like it was Thanksgiving. And, like, it was just so loud, and there was just so much happening. And, like, I just saw Miles, like, just slowly die inside, and I was starting to slowly die inside. Then eventually he was like, can we just go, like, take a walk around or something, to me. So we just took a little walk out, and that place was crowded, dude. That place was awful. I hated it so much. But, yeah, we got out. We just went into a different room, like, where all the buffet stuff was and stuff. And he just started crying. Like, and he was just crying hard. And I was just, like, trying to, comfort him. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not even judging him. Like, that would have been me too. Honestly, if I were in there for, like, a little bit longer, that would have been me too, bro. It was just freaking loud. There was so much happening. I don't know. It was too much. It was really hot in there. Avery was at the same table as us. Avery was in our friend group at that point for some reason. It was just a lot. So it was kind of nice. And that's why I really I don't know if you saw that picture on my post of Sorella took of him just laying on my shoulder. That happened right after that experience, because we just got in the bus and he just went to sleep, or he just rested a little bit, and yeah, it was a really nice moment, actually. And then we went to a butterfly sanctuary, and I almost brought a caterpillar home on accident. And it's like a biohazard. I literally walked out, they have a whole decompression thing. I literally walk out, I'm ready to get on the bus. Miles just sees a caterpillar on my shoulder, and he's like, you have a caterpillar on your shoulder. So we just have to rush all the way back in there just to place a caterpillar back down. Because if that got out, I don't know, the world might have ended. I don't even know. I was there was just a freaking caterpillar on my shoulder for some reason. Because there's a butterfly haven. It was so lit. I loved that place, actually. Except they made us do work while we were there. They made us take notes on every station, and it was such a chore. Because they just had us have a lesson. I don't know. It was kind of stupid, honestly. It was stupid. Where else did we go? We went to the zoo, and I loved that, actually. And then we had our whole friend group, of course, and my astronomy teacher, Miss Larson. She's my favorite teacher ever. I love her. She's just really sarcastic and just weird, and I love that about her. A lot of people hate her, but I really love her, and I really love her teaching style, because she just has the dates for everything up on the board. She has all of our assignments due dates on the board, so I can just look at that and I can know, and I love that so much. I don't know. That just makes my life a lot better. But yeah, she just got our group. She was the one that had to lead our group to the zoo, and she was like, oh great, I got the loud group. Because our friend group is so freaking loud and annoying. And that, it was fun at that point, but later on when we were trying to eat, it was awful, man. But yeah, we got to see some flamingos. I think it's Sorella. Sorella got me excited about seeing giraffes at the zoo, bro. I was like, wait, there's gonna be giraffes? She had to be fully convinced. And I think she thought there was gonna be giraffes, bro. Then there just were not giraffes, because, like, we're not, it was literally just, like, the Twin Falls Zoo. It was not, nah, it was not as cool as I thought it was gonna be. We saw some flamingos, though. We saw a red panda, which was adorable. I got a little giraffe stuffed animal. Giraffe's kind of been my thing lately, I guess, because I have, like, that giraffe blanket. Look at the giraffe stuffed animal, and then just look at the giraffe blanket. I have a giraffe bracelet now, bro. Like, that's kind of been my animal lately. Because just, I think that's, like, my spirit animal, honestly. That's what a lot of people have been, like, literally, Stephanie saw that. The girl with the glasses, she saw that, and she was like, Maggie, you just give giraffe. Like, that's perfect. I love that bracelet. And I was like, dang, really? Like, I don't know. They're cute. I'm fine with that. But, yeah. October, the most eventful month ever. There was so much that happened that month. I'm glad it's over. I went to Frightmares with my family. I went to the Haunted Mansions of Albion. The Taylor Swift movie happened. I went to the Halloween maze. The astronomy field trip happened, where we got to go to the planetarium, and the horror movie night happened, and that was a whole experience on its own. But we will go more into that. These were taken the day after Already Over was released. If you can see, that's Mike Shinoda on TikTok Live, and that's me. And we just it's just a little picture, you know. We were literally just laying in Sorella's bed. This is what it looked like. They were literally just looking at my phone like that, and we were just watching freaking Mike Shinoda. It was so cool. But, yeah, we literally just watched his live streams, and Sorella was like, wait, I forgot he's in a meme. I forgot that's a real person. I still don't know if she's made the connection that that's the guy from Linkin Park. I don't know. I don't know if she knows I don't know if she knows that in the end and him are related. I don't know. Literally, she was like talking about how a song was playing in her class earlier this year, and she was like, it was our song was playing in this class, and I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, that one about, like, in the end or whatever, and I was like, bro, in the end? In the end played in your class? I like rapped those lyrics every single morning. I would just rap those lyrics under my breath too. I like got so good at the raps. I'm still good at in the end for sure. The other ones, I don't know, I might have forgotten them a little bit. I know Step Up for sure. I started getting really good at Paper Cut. I might still be good at Paper Cut. I don't know. I still listen to Linkin Park. It's just like I have to focus on lyrics to know them. I still don't know the lyrics to some of my favorite songs, dude. Like, seriously, I suck at lyrics. I have to actually focus. But, yeah, I have no idea what happened with this. But I thought this was a cute picture. I thought that was cute. So first of all, we're starting with Haunted Mansions of Albion. It was nice. It was pretty fun. It was just chill. The mansions are actually so fun. Like, they're just cool. I had a really fun time with these guys. I like this group a lot. Like, excluding Lucy, it's kind of just a chill little group. And I didn't want Lucy to go because I was like, I just don't want it to be a whole thing, you know? And I don't know if she likes horror. I think she might. I don't know. She would just, like, make everything about herself. And I don't even mean that, like, in a rude way. I just mean it in, like, I want to keep my peace way. The next thing was the astronomy field trip. This was really fun. There's just literally just everyone in her astronomy classes got to go. So Sol was my astronomy class, Grace was in another astronomy class, Miles was in my astronomy class. So the four of us just went together and we had fun. We got to go to the planetarium, watch some movies. One of the movies was like about how Earth will die or whatever. And literally, it was so dramatic. He was like, in 5 years, this comet could hit. And then he was like, at the end of the movie, he was like, should we be worried? No. And it was so stupid. It gave me, like, the worst anxiety, too. And me and Miles were laughing so hard because we were like, bro, that literally, like, we were just, whenever the guy would, like, threaten something, like, he'd be like, our planet could overheat. Miles would be like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Like, he would, like, the narrator would say, like, it's a call to action. We're like, bro, what do you want us to do about that? But, yeah, there's me and an eagle. So we went to the college for some reason. Horror movie night. This was an interesting thing that happened, honestly. I was in a good mood one morning, and I was like, we should just plan something with, like, the whole friend group, and you guys should all come over to my house, and we can just have, like, a fun little moment. And we ended up watching The Conjuring, which I love that movie. I just decided that on my own. I was like, we're watching The Conjuring because, you know, it's the most family-friendly horror movie you can get where it's not lame. You know, I love The Conjuring. It's good. We watched that whole series this year, so I was like, okay, I can, like, count on it being good, you know? My second choice would be it, but I was like, I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with it. And freaking, okay, so, like, Aaliyah, first of all, Aaliyah is annoying AF. Look at her. Aaliyah is annoying AF. She would talk before every single jump scare. Like, it just was not a scary movie at all. It was not a scary movie at all. She talked through the entire thing. Like, and usually I'm fine with her energy. Like, me and her, like, we resonate energies a lot, you know, because we both, like, just talk a lot. We're both, like, high energy. But, like, during a movie, you shut up. You shut up during a movie, especially if it's a horror movie. Like, shut up. Like, all of these guys. So, me and Miles sat on a couch. Sorella was, like, sitting in front of us. And Madeline and Lucy sat, like, to the side of us. And then there was the projector, like, in the middle of all of us. Then there was another couch where everyone else sat. And that was the annoying couch. They were so freaking loud. Excluding Edgar and Ralph, the two boys, right here, they were chill. But, like, the rest of them needed to shut the freak up. They were being so annoying. And without Aaliyah, I'm sure they would have been fine. But, like, that just made me hate Avery even more. I don't even know why I invited Avery. Everyone was questioning why I did that. Like, Lucy, Madeline, Sorella, and Miles were all questioning why I did that, because I was just so annoyed about it the entire time. Because they're just idiots. They're just idiots. Because I would, like, I made a group chat, and I would, like, tell everyone the information about it and stuff. And literally everyone would just they would just ignore it. They would just ignore it, first of all. And then just, like, talk about random other stuff. And I'd be like, bro, people are not going to be able to get the information they need. I made this group chat purely for this, and you guys are all talking about random crap. And it's not even, like, all of them. It would just be Avery and Aaliyah. Like, those two would just be talking about random stuff all the time, and it would be so annoying. So one time, on the day of it, Avery, like, kept just going off about random stuff, and Lucy just sent a picture that was just, like, gingers are the problem. And that's all that she said. So now her and Avery are beefing. And Lucy doesn't even know Avery at all, so it's really funny. She just hates Avery. She just hates Avery because I don't like Avery that much. So she just kind of jumped on it. Because she's just like, I feel like she's just, like, if I don't like someone, then she probably has a reason to not like them, because she doesn't like a lot of people. So, it was really funny, though. But I don't know, Avery was just freaking annoying the entire time. She would just, like, I don't know. I like to play a little bingo whenever she's around, where, like, I know for a fact she's going to mention that she goes to therapy whenever we talk. I know for a fact she's going to mention that she has a job whenever we talk. And, like, we called for a little bit at one point in, like, September, I think. And she only talks about herself, bro. She doesn't care about anything else, really. She's like, she's just so much more self-centered than she thinks, I feel like. Like, she just shares a lot about herself, bro, and she didn't really ask much about me, and I was like, bro, I don't even know why we're talking right now. It was just really weird talking to her again, and I haven't really spoken to her one-on-one since then. She asked me a question about you, actually. Hang on. She wanted me to ask you something. Then the next day, I literally responded, and I was like, Sydney's caught right now, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think you're going to get that answer. Hang on. I might have deleted it because my phone is poor on storage. Do you know what fry sauce is? That's what Avery wanted to know. Yeah, do you know what fry sauce is? That's what Avery asked me. Literally, like, the day after you were gone, and then I texted her later, and I was like, bro, I don't think Sydney's gonna respond anytime soon. But, yeah. I'm actually curious. Do you know what fry sauce is? I'm assuming you probably do. But I don't know. Do you? I don't know. You probably don't know what it tastes like, maybe? I don't know. I feel like we probably had a conversation about it before. But yeah, people did bring a lot of snacks. It ended up being fun. It was just like not really worth all the. Just wasn't worth it, honestly. I would do it once per year probably. Like I could make it a thing. Like every year, people can come over to my house for a little Halloween party. Then that's all that I want to talk to you guys, all in one room. Then Aaliyah made it all about herself. She kept talking about how ghosts. She can see ghosts. Like she just after the movie, she just had a whole TED Talk moment, and she just talked about how she can see ghosts and how she's like the people in the movie, and naturally I asked her about my experience at Albion because I moved the chairs around in a room. And this mansion's supposed to actually be haunted. Like they have like the fake haunted ones, you know. Then they have this real haunted one. So we went in there and I was just moving chairs around and it was really freaking loud for some reason. And I don't know why I was moving chairs around. I was just being an idiot. And this dude came in and he was like, the worker came in and he was like, the ghosts don't like to be disturbed or something like that. So I asked Aaliyah and I was like, am I gonna die now? Like, are the ghosts gonna come after me? And she was like, maybe. Like, she was so serious about it. I was like, dude, don't even. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, ghosts aren't real. But like, bro, she just started going off about that. Like, she was just waiting for the opportunity to talk about that. I was like, suddenly I thought about how I probably should not have picked The Conjuring. We should have just watched Coraline. But yeah. But look at this little moment. We had the trunk or treat. This is like the only art club thing I've attended this year. Because I learned that we got to dress up as M&Ms, and that was kind of fun. So look at us. Look at art club. Look at Sorella's hair. Like looks so emo in it. I don't know why. It's just kind of funny to me. Look at Madeline looks like she's being held hostage in every single picture that we take together. Especially the art. I'm always the reason that she comes to the art club ones. Just any art club activity ever. Cause she's my ride home. So I'm like, oh, Madeline, we should like go to art club a little bit. And she's just so awkward about it. And it's so funny. Cause I'm just like going around talking to everyone. And she just kind of stands there and she's like, can we go yet? Yeah, but we have fun. She means it in a good way. She's not being annoying. Yeah, there's us. My mom saw this picture and she saw Grace flipping off the camera. I was looking at this earlier. Why are these three so awkward? Sorella doesn't know how to pose for pictures at all. She doesn't smile, bro. She just has a straight face in all of the pictures that we take, and it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of off-putting, low-key. Like you just see like that one sunset picture. I don't know if you've seen it. You probably have, but like where it's just the three of us and there's like a gorgeous sunset behind us and it's amazing, and then Sorella just looks not happy to be there. Like, but this is the setup though. This is me and Miles. Sorella was sitting like where my water bottle is, where that lime green water bottle is. And Madeline and Lucy were just right there. It was fun. We had a fun time, you know. Grace just, my mom saw that, bro. Oh, okay. Then there's Halloween. Halloween was mid this year. I didn't like Halloween. My plans just didn't work out that well. We had a whole thing where we were gonna go to my church trunk or treat. Like all the five of us were gonna be at my church trunk or treat. Then me and Sorella and Miles were gonna split off, go trick or treating, because I didn't know what Lucy and Madeline's plans were. So I was like, hey, we're just gonna go to the trunk or treat. We're gonna go trick or treating to the houses around the church because like they're rich. And yeah, that was the whole plan. But for some freaking reason, Sorella went to the wrong church for the trunk or treat. Because the whole plan, okay, so it was a foolproof plan, bro. Because I knew this Sorella was gonna mess up somehow. I'm sorry, but like, it's just, you gotta plan, right? So I was like, so we had this art club thing after school. Madeline didn't want to go to it. It was just like a party. It was just a party for Halloween. That sucked. Okay, look, so like, we got our cooking groups and nutritions, and she just randomly paired us with people. In my freaking group, it was fine, except for this one dude. This one dude is just a misogynistic, like, just little freaker. It was so annoying. It just ruined my mood for the entire day, because he was just a jerk. Like, he just kept saying, it wasn't directly towards me, but he was just being, like, he was just being mean. I don't know. He just wasn't fun to be around. So I was in a bad mood already. Then we went to that party thing. I got a cupcake. it dyed my lips black. So I just went to the bath. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I just had to, like, scrub my lips off, basically. And it hurt, low-key. I just had to peel all the freaking skin off of them. Just so I didn't, And then, like, I just heard them, like, just making everyone dance in the party. And I was like, I'm not going to dance right now. Like, that's just stupid. It's, like, an organized dance, too. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? Why can't we just hang out at a party? Why are you making a bunch of high schoolers do an organized dance? It reminds me of, like, when we had to go to a museum in 4th grade and they made us all square dance with each other. But, yeah, it was annoying AF. So I just went and I sat at the staircase. I was just texting Madeline. I was like, hey, I'm ready. You can just come pick us up whenever. Because I wanted her to pick me and Miles and Sorella up, and then we would pick Lucy up, and then we would all go to the trunk or treat together. But, yeah, I sat in the staircase. All my friends just came out and sat with me because they wanted to know where I went, which was really nice, actually. They all just sat out there with me, and we just hung out. So we didn't have to be in there anymore because none of them wanted to be arranged dancing. So, yeah, it was nice. It was really nice, actually. But, yeah. I was just in a really bad mood because I just thought I had to cook with that kid. Eventually, she did switch our groups because I talked to my teacher after class, and I was like, I just can't do it with this kid. I can't work with this kid. I'm, like, we're not going to work in a kitchen together. Well, it's just going to be just bad for me. And she was like, because me and this other girl that I actually ended up being friends with in that class, was talking to her about it too. Like, we literally both stayed after class because we were both fed up. But she was like, you guys need to stand up for yourselves more. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna fight with this kid. I should not have to do this in the first place. Why is it my fault if he's gonna be misogynistic, bro? He's literally saying stuff like, why I don't have to do this, women belong in the kitchen. And he took a cooking class, and he's sitting there being like, what women belong in the kitchen? Like, is it a joke or something? I don't even know. And I was like, I can't be in a group with this kid. And she was like, you guys just need to assert yourselves more. You're both so quiet. And I'm like, there's a reason I'm quiet in this class. And it's purely because that kid's in there. Purely because that kid's in there. It's just so stupid. And I think she just realized how unfair that was, and that's why she gave us new groups. But I was ready to send an angry email to her. I'm not even joking. Well, while we were sitting on the staircase, I had a draft. I'm not... And it was like, I don't think it's fair to tell us to assert ourselves when that's not our job. It's your job as teacher to make sure that kid isn't being a jerk to others. It shouldn't be our job to fight with him about basic human decency, And or just like, don't put us in groups forcefully. That's just not how that works. So, but yeah, she ended up switching it. Anyways, back to the original thing. We were at the trunk or treat. But so Madeline came to pick us up. She lost her keys, so she was pretty late. But she came to pick us up. Sorella freaking left with her mom for some reason. After I told her, I was like, Kate, Madeline is going to take us. She's going to take us. She will take us to the trunk or treat. A few minutes before Madeline came, Sorella was like, okay, my mom's here. I was like, dude, you are going to go to your house for 10 minutes and then drive back to the trunk or treat. Make it make sense. Why can't you just come to the trunk or treat with us? Why are you going with your mom? I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. But it's okay. I was like, okay, well, whatever. Just meet us at the church eventually. So we get to the church. I get, 30 minutes into the trunk or treat, once it's basically already over, I get a text from Sorella saying, I'm at the church, where are you guys? She was at the wrong church. She went to the other LDS church. Because there are two, apparently. I didn't know that, but there are two in our city, somehow. But yeah, so she was at the wrong church, so... And of course there was a trunk or treat going on there, too. So, I don't even know. So... Yeah, so I was just like, okay, go back to your house. We'll just walk there. So me and Miles walked our entire way to Sorella's house. It was freezing cold. I was in a dress. By the way, we were Amazing World of Gumball characters. Miles was Gumball, Sorella was Darwin, and I was Anna. But, yeah, it was just ridiculous. At that point, I was just tired, and we had walked so freaking far, because we were just planning on trick-or-treating around that area, then just getting my mom to pick us up and take us home, but I was like, okay, Sorella, we'll just walk to your house. We'll just trick or treat around there. That's fine. So we meet her there. It's just awkward because I was mad at her. I was mad at her because I was like, this is your fault. Like, it's just straight up your fault. I don't know why you couldn't just come with us. And Madeline, like, it was just bad because Madeline came late. I'm not blaming her or anything. It was just like, it was just sad because the trick or treat didn't go very well too because we couldn't set up the trunk in time because we were late. And yeah, the next day me and Madeline just had a good long talk on the way to school about it. We were just like, yeah, Halloween was mid. We just like talked about it. It was kind of nice because it was like, I'm glad to hear that your Halloween wasn't as good as mine, dude. Yeah, it was just a whole mess. It was just annoying. I don't think I'm gonna go trick-or-treating next year. I don't know. I don't really like candy that much anyways. It's fine. This has been going on for so long. This is such a long presentation. I hope my iPad has enough storage to save it. I didn't even check. But yeah, in November I saw Queen, which was awesome. It was like the best concert I have ever been to in my life. I'm not even joking. Like, it was insane. It was amazing. Yeah, just getting to hear all those songs live, like, you don't even, like, it was just insane, dude. It was just amazing. Like, just Brian May is probably, like, just my biggest idol ever, especially with, like, guitar playing and stuff. Like, just seeing him right there, just being in the same room as him, it was just insane. Yeah, it was amazing. And we got to go to Denver for it, which is really cool. And my bed was, like, I had, like, a pull-out couch, and it was, like, right next to a huge window, and we were, like, really high up, and it was so pretty. And me and my dad just stayed up really late every single night and just watched Big Brother 2, and there was just a beautiful view outside the entire time. It was so cool. But, yeah, I dyed my hair blonde and saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie in one day, and I went as Chica. Look, I was Chica. I have, oh, yeah, look, this is the picture. We didn't get very many good pictures because it was freezing again. It was really cold that October. Oh, no, it's just November, huh? Yeah, it was really cold this year. But yeah, Sorella made me like this little, like, just to imitate Chica's, like, hair. You know. Yeah, dyeing it blonde, dude. We were gonna go earlier. We were gonna go earlier to the movie. But that didn't end up happening because dyeing my hair took like 3 hours, which sucked. And that's the problem with me, is I don't want to keep going in, like, just over and over and over again to keep getting it re-dyed and stuff. So, I don't know. That's kind of my problem with it. It's just, like, it's going to grow out, and then I would have to go in again and sit there for 3 more hours to get more blonde put in. And I just don't know if that's worth it, honestly. It's either that or I, like, go in monthly and just keep getting the roots done. And that's just, I don't know. I just don't like it that much. But yeah, I got my driver's license. This was Lucy's birthday, by the way. If you're wondering what that's from Lucy's birthday. We had a little party. I got my driver's license, which has been super nice. I wish I had it Halloween, because I feel like that would have made things so much easier. I started playing Overwatch, of course. Yeah, because I said, was it November? When was I even talking to Jacob about that? Oh yeah, it was November. Yeah, I started playing Overwatch, and just recovered basics. What does that mean? Oh, basically. I had to say basically. I just recovered from October, because there was just a lot that happened that month. Yeah, it was a pretty chill month, honestly. Like, at the very beginning, it was a lot, because I saw Queen, I dyed my hair, and I got my driver's license, just, like, immediately. And then the rest of the month was just chill, honestly. Like, there's me and Stephanie and this other girl in our cooking group. We ended up with a really good cooking group. Ended up with, it was me and Stephanie and Sol, and then the girl from my group that stayed after class to complain with me about the other kid in our group. And then this other girl named Lily, and she was really nice. It was pretty cool. I just carried it, dude. I carried every single cooking thing. And I'm not, like, by the end, everyone just knew to listen to me. I was, like, the leader. Because I was just freaking, like, they just didn't do anything. We made cookies, and you know I'm, like, just a baking person, so, like, it just hurt me so bad how much we struggled with cookies. I, like, carried. No one, oh, it was insane, dude. It was insane. No one even, I made the dough. We made the dough. We had to split it up into, like, different balls, for each of us. And everyone spent so long making their dough a ball, and they just put so much flour in it, and then they ended up weird because they just needed so much flour in it for no reason because they were just playing with it. And it's like, get Play-Doh, dude. Like, this is an assignment. Please just get Play-Doh. But it ended up working because it was supposed to be fruit pizzas, and the cookies were for the fruit pizzas. So it ended up working pretty well because pizzas are big, and the cookies were ginormous. So, I mean, it worked out. But, they were gross. They were gross cookies. I just don't like sugar cookies, especially because it just had no frosting on it and it just had fruits. Actually, no, we did put frosting on it. We put frosting. It was just foul. I don't know. I don't know why it was foul. It just was. It just didn't hit right. It's probably because there just wasn't much fruits left because we had it last hour, so there just wasn't much left for us because the teacher didn't ration things very well. I just act like we were in a bunker or something. She just didn't ration the foods very well. But yeah, and I love how there's a Mike Schneider stream every single. This was so funny, dude. This was the funniest freaking stream I've ever seen in my life. He was just like trying to just be normal, but the people in that room were so. Oh, they were so weird. They were so weird. They were just. It was the funniest thing ever. It was awesome. It was awesome. Everyone was just raging, like, it was so funny. And then December, everything started just being normal again. I was chilling all month, honestly. I went to Miles' house 1,000,000 times. We hung out a ton. I had a fun sleepover with him and Sorella last month. It was pretty cool. I played a lot of Overwatch, 66 hours worth. Went to the Christmas maze. And there just wasn't much that happened, honestly. This is us, because we had to get out of doing Secret Santa, because Leah wanted us all to do Secret Santa. She wanted our friend group to do Secret Santa, and I was like, I'm not doing Secret Santa. I'm just not. And, of course, Sorella messed up again. I'm sorry, I'm being mean, but, like, bro. Because we were going to bring all our presents to our sleepover, and open them, like we did that last year. Sorella brought her presents the day before because she thought our sleepover was the day before for some reason. Even though, when I was planning it, I thought I was going to be able to do it that day. Then I moved it a day later, like a few minutes after I said that it was going to be that day. And Sorella just did not pay attention to that, I guess, and she thought it was the day before. So then I got peer pressured into opening my present at school, and it was this cute little dinosaur guy, and it is lost now. I dropped it, someone took it, it's gone forever. It's just gone. It's I don't know. I did not see it for the rest of that day. I honestly forgot it existed. I dropped it after second hour. In Lucy's dad's classroom because I had him for art. And while I was walking to last hour, that's when I realized I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have not seen that dinosaur in a long time. And ended up that it was just lost. So... it was adorable too. Look at it. It was adorable. Womp womp. I felt so bad. She still doesn't know that I lost it. I just didn't ever bring it up. I was like, I felt awful. I'm trying to remember what they got me for Christmas. Sorella got a lot of stuff for us. She got us like a pin. We have like Five Nights at Freddy's pins now. I'm trying to remember what Miles got me. Oh, he got me Kiki's Delivery Service stickers. Oh my god, it's so cute. It was like so random. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like something about snakes or something, but he got me Kiki's Delivery Service stickers, and I was like, bro, you went for like one of my interests that I don't bring up as much, and that was just amazing. I was like, really? I mean, that's insane. I love that so much. Yeah, he wrote just a huge long card. It was amazing. Yeah, it was really cool. And yeah, I got Miles a dino nugget plushie thing. And Sorella, what did I get her? Well, I got her a frog. I got her a frog wearing a sweater because like she loves sweaters and she loves frogs. So I got her frog marina sweater, you know. And here's the Christmas maze. It was really fun. Sorella didn't come. I didn't want to deal with that. I just didn't want to deal with it, bro. Like, it's just too much to plan something. At that point, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm literally just done. So yeah, it was a fun little moment. Madeline, Lucy, Miles, and me, we all just went together. It was really fun. I had a really good time, actually. Then, yeah, it was just cool. I don't really have much to say about it, honestly. It was fun. Then we found this glove on the ground, and it was frozen, and it just had the middle finger up, and it was hilarious. But yeah, and January so far, I've only had to be at school for 7.5 out of 10 days so far. I'm hoping that it becomes 8.5 out of 11 days tomorrow. Please, God. I think it will. I really hope it will. I might check the weather just one more time. If it doesn't at this point, it's going to really suck to get up tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. This is at least an hour long. Dang. I wonder if you're gonna watch this tonight, actually. Man, it's raining a lot. That sucks. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll see. At the worst, it's Thursday, so, like, it'll be the weekend afterwards. It doesn't even matter. But, yeah. Jacob left to go to college, which was really sad, actually. It's you know. Like, we started playing Overwatch a lot. We started talking about it a lot. We hung out a lot more than we used to. And then, you know, just as we were starting to just become really close, he left to college. So he's been doing college online for a long time. He just decided to finally go and do it in person because he can do more classes that way. And just, you know. But, yeah. I have my first 5 classes with Miles every day. Literally only 2 classes I have aren't with Miles, and they're just online classes where I get to just listen to music. And I do have friends in those. I have my last hour with Madeline, my biology class with Madeline, and then my other class is an online class, and that's not Health Talk. Oh, that's Gen Ed. It's just an advanced studies class. I still don't even know what it's about, man. I don't even know. Like, my class is so easy. You can either get a really hard teacher for Gen Ed, or you can get a really easy one. I got a really easy one where, like, you can get the whole week's assignments done in, like, 10 minutes. I'm not even joking. And then the other guy, my friend Claire in that class, she has him, and she has to do so much work every single day, and it's so funny because I just do my assignment in, like, literally 1 minute. It takes me 1 minute to do my assignment, and then she's still working on hers, and it's just hilarious, dude. It's so freaking funny. Then I just play Papa's Keeper, yeah. But, yeah, I have my first 5 classes with Miles every day. You're back, and that's basically it. It is amazing, because literally the day before you were back, I was just thinking, like, this semester would be so easy if Sydney came back. Like, my classes aren't bad. They're easy. I was just like, if Sydney came back, it would just be easy, because, like, I would have something to look forward to. I would have someone to talk to again. Like, literally, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if Sydney came back, my life would just be good again. Like, it would just be easy. There's not really much going on. Like, you know. Then you came back, and it was like, it's just easy now. Like, there's not even much to worry about anymore. It's wild. It's insane. Like, I just had something just, like, in the back of my mind constantly. It's just been like, Sydney's gone. And now, like, you're back. And it's, like, it's just insane to just not have that anymore. It's not even anything to worry about. I'm not going to have random nightmares, or it didn't even end up being nightmares eventually. Like, I honestly liked the nightmares more than the dreams I had about you coming back. Like, I had dreams where you came back and everything was okay, and that just hurt worse than the nightmares, because I was like, oh my God. Like, I just wanted you to be back at that point, but yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I made another slide. Oh, I did. Thank you for joining me. I hope my past selves will be proud of this. Because I'm not even joking when I say that I have thought about this for a long time. And, yeah, it's no surprise that it's, like, an hour long, honestly. There's a lot to say about everything, I guess. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say, honestly. Yeah, there's not really much. I went pretty in-depth about everything, honestly. I think this will be helpful because I like just referencing random stuff. Like when you're gone, when you're not on during the day and I just talk. I like just saying a bunch of stuff, like, about the past. So this will give you some better context, more about the people. I made new friends, but, like, not, like, enough for it to be a thing, really. Like, I think you know everyone. I was thinking about making a thing just for each individual person. I'd be like, this is my relationship with them right now. But then I was like, that's stupid. That's stupid. You already basically know all that. It's just the fact that I have, like, just a few more friends now. I'm closer with a few more people now. Oh, I probably should tell you about Drea, though. I forgot about her. Drea, so I don't know if you remember Sarah from my PE class, but she was dating a girl named Drea, and they broke up, and I started talking to her, because I was just like, wouldn't it be kind of fun? This is effed up. I thought, wouldn't it be kind, because I don't like Sarah. Miles doesn't like Sarah. I was like, it would be kind of funny if I just got her ex to be with me. I mean, like, it was just funny. I don't know. Then, I mean, I feel like I'm really selfish for thinking this, but we started talking, like, not a lot. We started talking, then I stopped talking to her because I was like, I don't know. And then, because she's like, she does drugs, bro. She does, like, some hardcore drugs. She's like, she just talked about being on shrooms, like, in the first few minutes of our conversation. And I was like, I don't know. I gotta be the weird one in the relationship, and how am I gonna do that when you're on shrooms, bro? But, yeah, then she just started talking to me again, and then while we were in the middle of texting, she kept putting stuff on her story that was, like, me when everyone else texts, then it's, like, the person ignoring it, then it's, like, me when that one person texts, and, like, he responds back immediately and stuff, and that was, like, in the middle of us texting, and she would respond back immediately, and I was, like, is she talking about me? Like, I don't know, I might be self-conceited for thinking that, but, like, I feel like it was directed towards me. I don't know, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I started, because I was super nice, and I feel like that's what always happens, and then people take that as romantic immediately especially if it's, like, especially if it's two girls who know that if they have the possibility of dating each other. I feel like that's a thing here, because there's just not many options. So I feel like if I'm being nice to someone, I feel like that's automatically just like, oh, we should date, you know? Like, I don't know. And I don't know if she was talking about me. I still don't know. I don't really care, because I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird experience. We still talk sometimes, a little bit. She starts conversations with me. I kind of am drier now, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But, yeah, it was kind of weird, because there were, like, multiple stories, too, just about texting back fast and, like, being happy when someone texts you back. Maybe she was talking to someone else, like, while she was talking to me. I don't know. We'll never know. But, yeah. I probably should. I just thought I should tell you about her more, because it's kind of funny. But I think that's it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I really hope this actually saves, or this hour of my life will just be wasted. You don't have to watch this tonight, man. This is gonna be long. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back and letting me actually do this, because I thought this was just going to be a thing that I never got to do. So I'm really glad I got to do it. So, yeah. Love you. Bye.